welcome to my channel. I have these case rust locks sitting back here as part of I was thinking about doing a part 3 of my one-handed opening knives, but I told you I was going to give you an update on this Workhos flashlight, the TD03, and yes, I do have a defective switch. It's odd the way it works. I can't make it happen, but this thing will just randomly, not strobe, randomly turn on the light for like a second or so. I mean, this is a strobe warning. This is a strobe that you can do from off. If you push it once, nothing happens. All right. I was also practicing turning this on and off, and a couple of times I've been able to do this and get no light. I'd push this once and the light would come on. So it's a defect in the tail switch mechanism, and it's not, I can tell what's happening. It's an oval. It's an out of round that happened during machining, because it won't go back and forth side to side. It'll only go back and forth in one direction. So, and it's just slight. But you know, when you're dealing with electronics and mechanics, you know, it's electromechanical, stuff like that can go wrong. Now, I have not contacted Workhos or Amazon. I started to fill out the return thing. I've never returned anything on Amazon. And this particular flashlight, it's not so defective that that I want to, you know, return it. A lot of times I put up with stuff because you learn things from mistakes. All right, and Workhos is a company that I think that cares about the quality of their product and wants to make things right if you give them an opportunity. Now, I don't know, you know, I have, this is the beginning. I have not started this process. Also, I got this flashlight through a link from Workhos, and it, you know, went directly to Amazon, so it wasn't like hand-picked or anything, obviously. And I contacted them before this messed up, because they were wanting to kind of like work with me, you know, and I wanted to let them know that, like Nick Shabazz says on his stuff, you know, that just because you supply me with something doesn't mean I'm going to give you a good review. I'm going to give an honest review, but you know, I'm not going to slam some company for a single defect. Just like case, if I got a case knife that the fit or finish wasn't exactly perfect and everything, I'm not going to say that all case knives are bad, and, you know, and try to slam a company's reputation for one knife. You know, I mean, your sample size is one out of how many, you know? And things slip by even in the best of companies. So the big thing is customer service and what happens. Now, like I said, I haven't contacted them yet. I did get a response back today from my original email that I sent to them, which is like, you know, I showed them my YouTube channel. I told them I don't do Facebook and stuff like that, and I don't do a lot of TikTok, or I don't even have TikTok, any of that stuff, but I do have a YouTube channel, and you know, I sent them a link to my flashlights playlist and stuff like that. And if anything comes out of it, I don't know what's going to come out of it, you know. But if anything comes out of it, I'm going to pass it on to you guys. And this is like the first time I'd ever thought about it, because I've been buying their products for a while, Workhos and Sofren, just to try something different. You know, I was like everybody else. I was an Olight fan. I still like Olight, but many times the Olight flashlights were more expensive than other things. coming out there. And we've all had inexpensive, I'd say cheap, flashlights, you know, with the little zoom heads and stuff like that that are advertised on TV as being super tough and everything, and you get them and they're basically junk. These are not junk. These are well machined, but like I said, they try different things, and anytime you try something new or a little bit different. Now they do have rotary switches on other things. I have the WK40, the multicolor light one, is like a dive light or whatever, and it has rotating for changing the different brightness levels, and I have no problem with that switch. So anyways, kind of like a heads up that basically I don't know how all this is going to come out. And for Amazon, man, I looked at it and it was like, if you don't return it, they're going to charge you for the flashlight, and if you don't give them all the original packaging and everything, then they're not going to give you a refund. And then to cut down on people just returning on Amazon, a lot of times they'll charge like $7.99 just to return. You know, it all adds up. If you've got something that's not completely defective, it's like me, you know, I put up with a lot of stuff. You know, I'll put up with blade wrap. This one didn't get it, but I mean blade wrap on a knife, even if it's inexpensive, because I don't want to go through the hassle of returning something. And I think that's why quality matters on a lot of people, but also customer service too, because like I said, see how that just shifts just a little bit? This thing will just sit there, not touching it, and it'll pulse the light. I've captured it on film when I first did it. It did like 1 or 2 pulses, you know, that way, and it wasn't as fast as a strobe. It was just like an intermittent, you know, whatever engages this, makes this light come on from holding it temporarily. There's basically still power being supplied to the circuit, and so this is not always off on this flashlight. See, there it is. Look. It's on. Let me turn this light off. I just got it to duplicate the not coming on in the... Look at that. It should always come on, right? It always come on. This is the on and off, but not this. Now watch this. Just one tap. Light comes on. There's a lot of dust in there. So, it still works now, you know. But you'll get that weird stuff, like if you thought you were going to turn it on when it came on, it's not on. Now, I know a lot of people are going to say, you know, return that because it's not working, you can't trust it and all that stuff. I like the way it feels. I've got a lot of flashlights. I'm just evaluating this one, you know. It's developed 2 identifiable defects on a rotary switch that I can see right now. One is that random just coming on. There are actually 3. The other one is the outer round, and not coming on when it should come on when you do the rotary switch. See, I was practicing with this. This is another reason why I got this flashlight, is to practice with a rotary switch, operating it. And I found that you can also do like this and use the clip. So this finger or this finger holds it, and then you just got to remember which way to rotate. That's the only thing, because a lot of times if you go this way, it would be nice if this continued, instead of like stopping here, it continued the same thing this way. So either way you rotate this thing, if you can rotate this switch, the light would come on. But you can do this one-handed aiming that way. So I was just practicing that, you know, thinking like, you know, reverse grip is okay, but a lot of times I want to see what's in front of me. I don't want to have to twist, you know, it's ergonomics. I don't want to have to twist my wrist back. Now, yeah, this is good for a strike, a hammer strike or something, but I mean, spotlight, a lot of times you want to spotlight something further away, not up close. But it's all a matter of technique and how you do it. I'll tell you, even though the switch is a little bit off, I'm starting to like this method of turning on. I know it's not for everybody, and like I said, this is not a slam on Workhos, flashlights, because I've had defective name brand flashlights, but yeah. So I'll let you know the status of what happens with this. Like I said, I'm probably going to keep this, but when I contact Workhos now, I might have a different status than just the average Joe. So I don't know. They're probably going to be great about it and everything, but get some code or discount code or something like that, or some link that I think one guy was talking about. One other one was like, if somebody clicked on the link, he got $1 out of it. So I'll let you know if anything comes out of something like that. But right now, that's where the status is on between me and Workhos and this flashlight update, and that is this one has an issue, and I'm not gonna keep any defect of anything from something hidden from you, because I think this is a learning experience. But I also don't want you to think that don't draw a generalized overall conclusion, because of all the Workhos flashlights that I've bought, this is the first one that I've had any problem with not working the way it's supposed to. I did get I thought I had a defective one in the Sofern SC21, I think it is, the little small, like a Baton 3 size flashlight, but it was in muggle mode, and I didn't know how to get out of it. Once I figured that out, there's nothing wrong with the flashlight. But this one, yes, there is an issue. Just like I said, besides this, I could put up with that. Like I said, this is just slightly annoying. But when you expect the light to turn on and it doesn't turn on, or it comes on when it's supposed to be off, in a tactical situation, yeah, that would not be good. So anyways, yeah, there you go. Like I said, I don't want to slam. I'm not the type that will slam stuff, but I'm out of a classified career field. I don't have to keep secrets anymore, and there's no secret that any electromechanical device has a potential of failure. The more sophisticated something gets, the more points of opportunity of something going down. So it's true of any manufacturer of anything. So anyways, there you go. I've rambled on too long. Let me know what you think about that, the whole situation, or if you think, because like I said, the only, I'm beholden to no one, even if it's a free gift. I'll still give you my honest opinion on something. I've never had any kind of sponsorship or link or anything like that. Even Amazon links, or I didn't even set that up, because I want to pass this information on to you, the person that's looking at my channel and thinking, oh well, he bought that flashlight, it worked fine for him or whatever, and not let you know that, well, I didn't buy the flashlight, it was given to me, and I went through 7 or 8 of them before I found a good one. No, it's integrity. I'm not gonna sell my integrity, or even rent it out, but anything that I can do to give you guys that are interested, because I know a lot of people buy stuff that I talk about, and like I said, that's not my intention. I'm not a salesman for a lot of this stuff, but I want to pass on what I think is a good value or a good deal, and if something happens, I'm not going to cover it up either. So anyway, yeah, like I said, I'm talking too much. I need to get a mask like Pepe is. Oh, was that Pepe over there? Nobody recognized you. You've got your Si, señor. El Pepio. I thought you were going to be, like El Zorro or something. No, El Zorro. His name is already taken. No nombre. Okay, Pepe, okay. Anyways, thank you for watching, and have a nice day. Alright, here's a further continuation of the not coming on when it should come on. Alright? So you can go through all modes. You can hit the button once. Nothing. It has to be on. Now it's completely dead. Oh, I'm on. Yeah. Now it's not. It's completely not working. It's not the battery. Oh, you know what? That thing wasn't tightened down. Alright. I managed to twist the head. I don't think that's what's been doing the not coming on, but that might have been part of it. Because if you twist the head, it won't come on. And if it's in a, let's see if we can get it in a partial state. Yes. That might have been what was doing the not coming on portion of it. This backing this head off just a little bit, because you can't remove this tail switch. Let me turn the light back on. It's not designed to. This is the way you replace your batteries. And if you're doing like I was doing, which was twisting around, holding this and twisting around, as long as I'm not holding the head, I shouldn't have affected it. But I'll let you know. Again, like I said, this is a long, drawn-out process. But when I started doing this, I went, wow, I've got to duplicate being completely off. And so that might have been doing the intermittent on. That's got something to do with this tail switch. And but the not coming on portion of it that I said in the video, I'm going to add this to that video before I upload it, may have been because this body had backed off just a little bit. See, it doesn't take much. Just that last, let's look at here, just this. That's all it takes. That's all it takes to turn the flashlight off from the on position. So, if that ever happens to you, like I said, I don't want to slam something for not having an issue, and I don't want to cover it up either. But if it's something simple, or it's something, self-induced operator error or whatever, then I'll let you know. So there you go. Thanks for watching, and have a nice day.